My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic. Today I'm viewing Jazz Club by Maison Martin. It is an intense and smoky fragrance reminiscent of a club atmosphere. I spent a lot of my life in clubs, so we shall see about that. Not anymore obviously, but for 20 years I was love clubbing. Lemon, pink pepper, patchouli oil, sage, rum flavouring, vetiver combined with this unique fragrance. The composition is rounded off wonderfully by tree resin, tobacco, leaf and vanilla, helping to create the sweet and woody scent of a cigar box. It is £82 for 100ml. Right, do we have our fragrance samples? Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. This is lovely. Gosh, wow. This I love very, very much. Initially, it's really lovely. Sweet. It's just so sweet. Lemon is flicking through, giving elevation. Coumarin, ethyl maltol. Backed against patchouli, eugenol, ambers, icy super. Really nice to get your head into. It reminds me of that, a little bit of that mulga. I can't pronounce that thing. That one that I tried is sort of similar to that one, but this has much more living, breathing raw materials in it. So this is a more natural version of that one I tried. It has vetiver. I don't really like vetiver. I do use it, but it's quite thick and you have to heat it up to move it. I personally do not like it, but I like it in things, but it sort of makes me feel a bit when I'm sort of dealing with it. So I don't know quite why, but in things it gives a sort of very green, luscious feel. It's so clean, it's very clean. So this fragrance is built upon very clean white musks and musk to elevate. And this, there's another musk in there that gives sort of a classy feel. So this is really classically, I'd say more of a French way it's put together. Lovely with cedarwood, which gives a real wood feel to it. This has some tree moss essential oils and ambroxan and eugenol, so it's very classically French built. The vanillins are lovely, gorgeous. Combined patchouli is just so gorgeous. Slowing down a little bit. The greenness is lovely. So this is all juxtaposed and moving. I very much like this, very much. On to my final thoughts. This is fantastic. If you like that one I reviewed, I can't remember the name, then you will absolutely love this. And I think this is sort of, whereas that Mulga one was very linear because of the amount of aroma chemicals in, this is I would say, a nicer version of it. So this is more sort of souped up, and this is much more sort of interesting for me because of the essential oils, because the naturals whipping and moving through this. But it has the sweetness. And it has some similarities to that Herod as well. So there's some compounds in this which are sort of juxtaposing between sort of all sort of three things. So this is really good. My only criticism, if I'm really honest with you, is it's not going to last. But I think it is a toilette, which I don't understand why companies put out that toilette at all. I never do that. I do go 20% concentration because I like it to be blasted in the face and I love things to last. But hey ho, I love this very much. I think it's excellent. So technically I think it's brilliant. So brilliant, I think it's 4 out of 4. The price, absolutely worth the money. So I guess a 2 out of 2. Do I like it? Yes, I love it very, very much. I think this is excellent. This is one of the nicest things I've smelled for a very, very long time. My only criticism is I would love it double the strength. And the reason I'm saying that is because I think it would last and give longevity and be gorgeous. Then it would get very, very high marks. Just because the concentration is sort of slightly less, I'm going to mark it at 8 out of 10 because I think it's phenomenal. But for me, I would love it a little bit stronger. And I think it would be, you know, maybe an 8 or a 9. It's just sort of where it's sort of dying off a little bit. I think you're going to get maybe 4 to 5 hours wear out of this. The demographic is fantastic. The way they've done this, it could be born by sort of any age. I think it's very youthful, but it's also very thoughtful as well. This is very good on dark skin because of the vanillins, because of the patchoulis, because of the musks. So this is excellent for darker skin types. So this is anchoring to my skin massively. So I know that for sort of people who have darker skin types or problems with things latching on, this is really good. But as I said, because the concentration of the fragrance, maybe being about 10% to 90% alcohol, you're not going to get a beast of a fragrance. But for the price, you can just apply it 2 or 3 times throughout the day, and it's fabulous. I think this is really good sort of for a all the time sort of fragrance. So this, for me, I would wear this pretty much all the time. Day, maybe an autumn fragrance. I know people like citrus in the summer. I hate citrus. Personally, I mean, it doesn't last. I don't really enjoy it. I much prefer darker oriental fragrances. So this, personally, I would wear all the time. I think it's light enough to be worn in the day in the summer. And if you want to blast it up, apply it more and more and more. The sweetness is so gorgeous. The sort of the peppercorny sort of notes and give a tartness to it. I love this very, very much. I would definitely recommend wearing this because the price is so fantastic. Yes, I can smell the vetiver coming through now, which is a green sort of nuance. Lovely. This is really lovely. So I hope you liked that review, and I shall thumbs up and subscribe and all that bullshit, and I shall see you soon for a fragrance review.